primarily on this discussion, there are 2 points of view. One, that you must find solutions and work together. Second, that the centre should act and do something about the vaccinations. Now, let's start. Like I said, this is a discussion to find solutions. So let's go one by one. I request all our panelists not to speak over each other. We have all the time. In fact, we have about 50 minutes left and 10 panelists, so we'll get enough time to speak. Let me start with Sardar R.P. Singh, and Ketan Vaidya can respond maybe because he's from Mumbai, and Mumbai has complained about vaccination shortage. Now, is there an attempt to slow down the vaccine drive, Sardar R.P. Singh, when we're 2 days away from the vaccine for all drive becoming a reality? Today, many states are saying there are no vaccines. We can't roll out the vaccine drive. There is no supply at all. We're not getting any help from the centre. The Delhi health minister says that at present we don't have vaccine, shrugged off the plan to vaccinate everyone from the 1st of May. Now, my question is it a genuine problem where you announced a drive and the supply is really in short, or is it a case of the states not coming on board and working together and ensuring that you phase it out, take it slowly, one day at a time? Sardar R.P. Singh, and then Ketan Vaidya can respond.
See, Niranjan, thank you very much, and especially for the way you are conducting the it's not a debate, it's a discussion, and that's very good that it should be for solutions. The vaccine is available for 45 years and above. It's been provided by the central government, and there is no shortage on that account at all. As for 18 plus, 18 to 45 and above, state government has to talk to the various different vendors, both the vendors, and then find out a way out with them. The pricing is already being probably spoken by the state, various states, and the chief minister of the states, or the chief secretary of the state with these two companies. And we have been told that certain prices have been reduced, to a certain extent. But that point aside, but the process has to be decided by the state, keeping in mind the flow of the vaccine. You can't have all people gathered at your hospital or the vaccination center at one go. So you have to slot it as per the flow of the vaccine. So let the state work out with its respective producers, respective companies, and then work out their schedules accordingly.
Okay. Ketan, we've seen the lines outside Mumbai's vaccination centers and we've been reporting on it. Yeah. Complete chaos.
Well, the lines themselves defy the claim by my esteemed panelists that there is enough vaccine available in the country. See, what we are facing is the peril of this hodgepodge policy of vaccine. And we have seen the peril of excluding the working population for so long. I mean, other countries globally have managed to vaccinate 70% of their population, 60% of their population. I can appreciate that we are a country with 130 crore people. So we should have at least achieved a certain target. Now, last 15-20 days after the COVID spurt, there has been intense vaccination going across the country, and our vaccination rate has increased by 4% from what it was 6%. So clearly there is a policy paralysis at the center as well as at the state when it comes to planning vaccination. I remember during the Bihar election, there was a slogan that vaccine will be given free. Then there was a price tag to it. Then there are different price tag at which companies are offering the vaccine. As far as Maharashtra also, Maharashtra could have done way better. But where there is credit due, you have to give the credit due. The state government of Maharashtra has released contingency fund and brought India's oldest biotech company, Hafkin. So they are getting the Hyderabad companies, the bio vaccine, Covaxin's technology to manufacture vaccine at home. So broadly, I feel that there needs to be a concerted and coordinated effort, and this mass vaccination has come too little, too late. However, there is no, there is nothing achieved of just being critical of what has happened so far. If we want to go further and if we want to go fast on this, then I think there has to be a central policy, and the states and the center should take the states on board and launch a vaccination program. We should hit the 25% to to 30% target, only then we will have a sufficient critical mass with herd immunity and with reduced COVID numbers.
Yeah. You know, there is
Very small point.
Okay. Okay. Quickly, and then I'll go across to the rest of the conversation.
Very small point. There's some confusion. Center is providing vaccines still free. States was committed
for vaccine will provide. Bihar has said that we will provide free. UP, Kerala, a lot of states have said they'll provide free. They are providing for it. They are making free for it. As far as pricing goes, again, you're trying to mix up two things. There's a different pricing for the people who are 45 years and above. There are trial run that time. And now, since the states are owning it, so the states will do it on their own. And then whichever state has committed, if we committed before Bihar election, it's going to be free in Bihar. Don't bother.